King Cobra JFS rip. But for real? He's gone? No! It was real? King Cobra JFS has passed away. He was 34 years old. God, I hate that. No! It's been confirmed by Josh's father, Clint, too. See, whenever Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan passed away, I was unaffected, right? Because they're older men, they've lived their life, they're wealthy, they can afford every medical treatment that's available. But man, King Cobra, 34 years old, too young, man. That feels bad. Okay, stuff down here, nothing's confirmed yet. Someone reported unresponsive at King Cobra's house earlier today. Yeah, so we've done videos on King Cobra before. We've checked out his cooking videos. He always seemed like a cool guy. He always seemed like he seemed like a guy who had a rough life or whatever, but seemed like a nice enough dude. He definitely lived through his content. He live streamed and talked to his fans, and it seemed like he considered them to be friends, and they send him stuff to his house all the time. They would send him alcohol and pizzas, and they would troll him. And but overall, he seemed like he was kind of just okay with everything. And of course, we've covered his girlfriend that he had at one time, Jessica, and the people around him seemed like they were bigger problems, right? The thing that sucks about this is whenever we have people like King Cobra here, or even our Boogie, or Amberlynn Reed, or any of the people that put themselves on the internet and that the internet kind of laughs at for different reasons. I'm not trying to get at here. So you got the different online locales, right? And a lot of them they got health things going on, and people are concerned that they're going to be okay, and they're hoping that everything is going to they'll be healthy and fine. And this is the thing that everybody worries about is this, right? And from what I understand, just from watching some of his content over the years, is that he wasn't in great health. He liked to drink a lot, and in his chat definitely enabled and I think pushed to do that as well. And so it's really unfortunate to see. I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say there is all the other ones, you got even Nick Avocado before he lost the weight, everyone's like, man, this is leading to a bad place, get some help and all that. It sucks. All right, so this is his dad that made a video released today.
Hello, I'm Josh's dad, and there's a lot of rumors going around, so I wanted to make a video for Josh.
Just imagine being in this man's shoes, your son passes away, and then because of the internet and the kind of content that was going around, that you have to make a video to clear the air, Yeah, like Mary says, everyone holds out for the redemption, right? Everyone wants to see them go to a better, live a better life, to live peacefully. And then tragedy happens, and then his dad has to come on here, and I mean, I'm assuming that it was going to be something that was stated anyway, that he had passed away. But then also, from what he said at the beginning of the rumors going around, that he feels like he needs to speak up before they get out of hand. That's gotta suck. That's gotta be heartbreaking, really.
I tried to wake him up; he was not responsive. I got on today to delete all of his social media, because fuck you is how I'm feeling. But I realized that would not be fair to his fans. It's certainly nothing he would want. As you all know, Josh was harassed and bullied terribly his whole life. And for some reason, so many people on this earth felt that picking on him was okay.
Yeah, so dad's obviously angry, as as any dad would be. Obviously has a lot of anger towards the internet, as well, the communities and the people in the chat, right? And man, probably even for people like me that make videos covering this kind of stuff, covering Josh's videos. And so he was angry, and he got on. He's going to delete everything, take everything down. Which is, I can't imagine. If I was in the same position, I feel like I'd probably want to do that too. And then not doing it is that's a big move. I mean, I guess preserve your son's legacy, no matter what your opinion of it is, the memories that are there online, that you can't just throw those away. even no matter how bad he really wants to. Ugh, that's a tough situation. That's tough.
I want to thank all of his fans because you made him feel like he mattered.
Which is another thing. Like it causes a lot of reflection. You know, like when we made videos on it, and we always try to keep it lighthearted. Like really, like even if we did cover the more heavy stuff, it always tried to be lighthearted, where we're trying to not bully him, but also laugh at what's going on. Like right, like the cooking stuff, like pouring all the ridiculous stuff onto it and then leaving it out all night. But he was cool with that because he released a cooking book as well, right? He released like his recipe book. Yeah, it just makes you kind of like think to like, man, it's like, are we enabling like supporting more people to go in and like kind of bully this kind of thing? Or his dad said like he thinks that he it's two sides of the same thing, right? Like he thanks the fans, the people that supported him, that made him feel good because obviously he's in a dark place mentally and found some comfort online. But then the other side of that was everyone picking through his life and kind of making fun of the kind of ridiculous situations that he would have himself in. It's there's no way to like just put it into a little box and present it. I guess there's just so many different points of views that go into something, especially when there's so many people involved within your community. But yeah, it sucks to hear that he had a rough life like that too.
Thank you for supporting him, for encouraging him, for the people who helped him produce his music and his wands. Thank you so much. As you know, Josh was extremely stubborn and wouldn't let me help him with anything because he had to do it on his own, and I get that and I respect that.
It's heartbreaking, man. It makes me want to. I'm fighting it. Makes me want to tear up and cry. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's very sad, but I don't know. Like I can hold it together, but whenever it comes like dad's crying, it gets me.
Anybody who came to visit him in person can testify that he was such a beautiful, beautiful soul. He would help anybody. He would invite anybody in to have a beer.
Which I agree. That's what I was saying earlier about King Cobra or about Josh, is that he always seemed like a really nice guy. He seemed like a legitimate kind soul. He seemed like I would say like down on his luck or was just in a rough situation all the time. But he would always just sit there and chit chat to people, and like he was trying to entertain. He was trying to entertain his community. Yeah, I wonder what happened to him. Like I haven't seen like what actually happened. I just know he was unresponsive. Like the dad said earlier that when he came in there, he was already dead. But I wonder what had happened. We'll look into it later. We'll finish this first.
You can raise a glass today for Josh. Doesn't have to be alcohol, especially given these circumstances. We don't know how he died. He died in his sleep.
So they don't know yet. I don't want to like guess or anything. And I feel like that's some bad taste. But I do wonder if there's if he streamed the day before and if he was feeling okay at that time. Okay, we'll look into it once we're finished here.
It's probably something like his appendix or liver. He struggled a lot after he lost his best friend, Walt, and after Ozzy died. He's just really, really struggling, and he started drinking so much. But raise a glass to him today sometime. You can go one better and make it a combo. Put two things together that no one in their right mind would want to drink. That's what Josh would do.
Sad as that is, that's true. He would mix some stuff together that no one in their right mind would ever want to consume.
Please do not send me any private messages. I won't read them. I will simply block.
He goes on about like respecting their privacy, which should be like a no-brainer, right? Like, but I know people are gonna, you know how people are, especially the internet. They're gonna be messaging him or messaging his dad. But what happened? You know, tell us more. You want to do an interview? All that kind of stuff. Hopefully they leave him alone and give him time to grieve.
All hail Ozzy. Hail Satan. Fuck suicide. Long live Joshua Faye Saunders, JFS. Gothic King Cobra. I love you, man. I'm going to miss you so much.
Wow. That was, there's really no words. Hats off to his dad for being able to sit down and make that video. Cause that's gotta be, I can't imagine. And I don't want to imagine. That's gotta be really hard. I guess this is what, I mean, this is what he would have wanted, really. I think he would have had a laugh about it, but just like the things that people have made here. Dang. All right, see, 2 hours ago, unfortunately, the legendary King Cobra JFS is likely dead. Dispatch recordings had the police calling for a coroner at his home. People have been sending him alcohol by the gallon through DoorDash. His health was in free fall, and Ozzy's death hit him hard. That's what we were saying earlier, is like he's got, like, people send him stuff all the time, right? People send him alcohol, and they buy pizzas, and they send him all kinds of, whatever. He talks about the things that he got, and he talks about, you trolls, stop sending me, weird stuff. But he suffered from alcoholism. And people are just, sending it to him so he gets drunk and then gets on stream. And that stuff takes a toll on you, man. Okay, so recent rumors are spreading that King Cobra JFS was found unresponsive in his trailer. They're not 100% confirmed yet, which is now. This was the last video he shared. In the video, he says he feels very sick. Really? Dang. Now, his last video was 3 days ago. And his last live that I see was 3 weeks ago. Yeah, so there's some people in here claiming that he made this video saying he didn't feel very good, but unless it's been removed, I don't see anything. Like some kind of a mixed drink, and then his last live was 3 weeks ago, and a month ago. Like this is what it looks like that stuff's from, like a while back. Someone has a coroner report on here, or like a press release that they're gonna do an autopsy. Yeah, hopefully figured out what happened. That sucks. That sucks, man. I hate hearing about YouTubers pass because it's always tragic. It's always tragic. The content creators really haven't been around long enough to like get old and pass away from old age. It's always something. I mean, there have been, of course, but still, it's like the ones you watch. Anyway, I assume alcohol got the best of him, which also hits home. Like I have. Family that struggle with alcohol, and I'm sure a lot of people that are watching this do as well, and friends that drink too much and that are having like actual like symptoms. You're like, hey man, you should lay off of it, like ease up, give it up, and but it is an addiction, and it is some people's way of coping with their situation. So it's tough. But yeah, we'll learn more about what's happened in the days to come, and I'll keep you posted on that. Rest in peace, Josh King Cobra JFS. And I'm not even like I was gonna say I'll miss you, and I will actually. Like I was like, people aren't gonna believe. King, you're being sarcastic. No, I was going to do a video. I mean, I still might do it. I gotta be careful. Like I was gonna buy his cookbook, and me and Dave were gonna cook his meals. We're gonna cook some of them, see what some of his best hits were. Dang, man. Anyway, he actually did seem like a sweetheart, and my heart goes out to him and his family. So rest in peace. His calzone recipe was pretty good. We'll have to try it.